A new day to show up, to become the ultimate 10. You know, we're here. It's a new day. It's a new opportunity. You know, today is chest and core at the gym. So that's gonna be a great workout, you know. If you're not showing up thinking that today is gonna be a great day, of course, your day is not gonna be good. So I'm gonna be taking you through a whole day of becoming the ultimate 10. So hopefully you take the steps and routine that I do in my day-to-day life and start implementing them into your life, you know. The first thing I do when I wake up is say a prayer to God, you know, just praying for another day, praying that I got fresh air in my lungs, praying that I'm here and I get a new opportunity. It's truly a blessing. And then I usually say my gratitude right here. Got a gratitude journal, you know, an affirmation journal. So I usually write down my gratitude before I go to bed, and then I say my affirmations in the morning and before I go to bed. So like, I'm holy, I'm stoic, I'm power, I'm money, I'm all, I'm him. Like little stuff like that. And just say it, just get in the rhythm of saying positive stuff. Because if you're saying positive, you're going to attract the positive. So make sure you're saying that. And I'll also write down goals in there too. And then you already know what time it is. Gotta drink some sea salt with some water. That's the go-to. And then after we did that, we hit the cold shower. Cold shower is great for you. You know, it's gonna get you on a high vibration. Nobody wants to get in the cold shower. So if you do it, you're gonna be challenging yourself. You're gonna be leveling up who you are. And truly, you're gonna be facing yourself too. If you're not facing yourself in the morning, then you're gonna be downing yourself out through the day. So that's why it's good to get hard stuff done in the morning. And I'm gonna stretch out for like 10 minutes, and then get straight to conquering. Let's go. Ooh. You know, so far we've been working on Fortune Academy. Made a couple posts on my IG, YouTube, you know, and TikTok. That's what we do. I usually make around 1 or 2 posts every single day. If you guys aren't posting on social media, you're missing out on the opportunity to have your own business, to travel the world. Everything is online, so I don't know why you're not posting online. It's that simple. We've been doing that. Also, I was gonna hop on a couple calls, but had to reschedule the calls. And then I'm gonna make a couple more posts and then have my light morning pre-pump snack before we go to the gym. You know, we'll see you guys after that. Let's go. Eating before the gym. I'm eating 4 Brazil nuts. Good fats. You know, it's always good to get your carbs in before you pop. Get a crazy pop, chat. All this food from God, chat. You see it right here? 1 banana, 4 Brazils. You know, it's a blessing. Let's go. A little taste test for you guys. This is where I eat before the pump. Better go to the gym. I want to show you guys how it's coming down hard, raining. Pool's looking good, but you know, we're still out here, cat. I was booking some more calls. It's time to officially hit the fucking gym. You see that? It's that lightning coming out. Right there. You see that, Jay? They got the fucking powers coming out that fucking tan arm right there. See, the rain usually goes, and I think the rain's about to stop. Got done with the gym sets. We're back at the crib. Went to the store after the pump, so here's what we got at the store. We got some watermelon.
Yeah, let's definitely work on
Watermelon.
that. Just doing the first step.
More dragon
Set
fruit.
up, I want to make sure everything's set on your phone. across from your bed, across the
A
room.
little
So
more
when it goes
bananas and
off, you
stuff.
actually can get up and turn it off.
That's what we do.
And yeah, just leaving your phone is as the first step. Morning routine or nighttime routine, and then yeah, do everything else. You want me to add
Come on.
for the salt water? Actually, yeah, you need to do that.
I got a call coming up soon for a client, so that'll be good. You know, I want to get used to showing my clients on YouTube. You know, it's gonna be good. You get to see their improvement, see how they've grown before it's an academy. And, you know, I'm probably gonna put the clips already of my workout. Today was chest and abs. We did chest and abs. It was good. Chest day, I can already feel my chest sore and tight, which that is good. If you're not sore after your workout, did you even go hard enough? Did you even put the work in? That's a real question. Ask yourself that, you know? Today I just got fruit from the store. I already have my beef and my steak, so we just got some fruit and stuff, so we're doing all good on that. Hopefully you guys are getting fruit. You know, great vitamin C, great source of vitamins. That's the best carb that you can eat. It's probably fruit, no cap. Fruit, rice, potatoes, those are like the only carbs that I eat. And then honey, you know, those are great carbs. You should definitely add them in your diet if you want to feel like the ultimate 10 version of yourself. It's that simple. We're about to go hop on those calls. You know, I'm gonna try to call. Had a call with Malia. It was about 30 minutes to an hour long with my client. I take this very personal with my clients, so you know, we're gonna be talking about her goals, what she's struggling with. You know, she's been struggling with her eating habits, so we're gonna implement her daily journal in why she needs to be eating clean. Why is it important to be eating the food that I've gave her? Because it's good for her body, it's good for her mental state. Because she did slip up, you know. This weekend, she had some Panda Express, you know, which is not the best for her, you know, and she even felt like shit after she ate that. You know, she said she had brain fog. She said she wasn't feeling her best. That's why we're gonna slowly have her journal about why eating clean is so important. You know, because a lot of you guys are not taking your eating habits seriously. You wonder why you don't have your dream life. You wonder why you're not getting blessings from God. It's because you're not putting God's creation in your body. You're not eating what you're intended to eat. You know, I'm here living in Bali because I intended to eat correct. I intended to start my business because God has gave me the vision with the food that I've been putting in my body. If you're putting random stuff that's man-made, then of course you're not gonna have your dream life. God has meant for you to live in abundance. Jesus' soul is full of abundance, peace, joy. And if you're tapping into that, you are gonna have that same life, you know? But it's up to you with what you wanna do. A lot of you guys don't have structure or a plan. That's why you're falling short. Another thing Malia's gonna work on is, you know, writing down why scrolling is bad for her, because she said she's been struggling with scrolling before she goes to bed. And we're trying to reduce screen time before we go to bed so we can sleep amazing, so we can wake up as the ultimate 10 versions of ourselves. So we're reducing that, you know, having a journal about that. And, you know, we're just gonna help her go to the next level and become the ultimate 10. So chat, that's about it. And then we're also about to go cook some food up and get my protein in real quick. You know, but it was a good call. Good. I want to show you what I'm about to cook and what I'm about to eat. It's that simple. First off, we're cooking beef, grass-fed butter. Shout out my guy Ian for getting the grass-fed butter. Hey, fucking there. Hey, and then got eggs, eating 5 eggs for the first meal. 5 eggs, trying to double the testosterone. Eggs has every micronutrients that your body needs, every vitamin. You know, you're trying to feel good about your life, you should be eating your eggs every single day. You know, and then on the side, we got watermelon. And we also got dragon fruit, you know, let's go. Electrolytes, watermelon's great, you know, dragon fruit's great, and they taste amazing. They're juicy. This is God's candy from God. Let's go. It's truly a blessing to be eating just great fruit. You know, it's a blessing to be eating in general. Some people aren't even eating today, so you just gotta thank God that you're eating, that you're alive, that you're here, God. It's a blessing. Let's go. I'm finna cook this real quick. I'm gonna hop on YouTube Live, so make sure you guys are tuning in You know, simple but effective. You know, I want to feel like the ultimate 10 version of myself, so I gotta be eating clean. We got 5 eggs here, 1 pound of beef, white rice. Eggs have every nutrient you need, you know, and the beef has iron, magnesium, you know, zinc. It has everything that your body needs to be strong in the gym. Today I had a crazy pump. It's because of food that I eat, and I actually have energy for the gym. And I had enough sleep. I slept amazing last night. Watermelon, we got dragon fruit right there. That's what I'm eating. Watermelon's amazing, electrolytes, everything that you need. You know, I'm finna eat this outside, grounded, vitamin D, getting sun. Let's go. Today's been a great day so far, you know. I'm definitely feeling ready for this food. You know, I'm hungry, you know, and it's gonna give me energy, ready for the day. Hopefully guys, you start eating like this. Eat like this, you're gonna feel 10 out of 10. Trust me, let's go. Now it's time to go on a quick 30-minute walk, you know, walk off the food, get my 10K steps in to truly become the ultimate 10. As you can see, it's beautiful outside. Getting vitamin D, getting fresh air, got my water, and that meal was 10 out of 10. The meal was tasty, nourishing the body, chat. It's that simple. Make sure you guys are walking after your food to speed up digestion, you know, get your steps in, overall be a healthier human being and become the ultimate 10 version of yourself. Oh yeah, I just got done reading real quick, The Magic of Thinking Big. You know, it's a great book. You guys should check it out, definitely 100%. I actually swim for a little bit. You know, it's good. You know, it's good. It's gonna speed up digestion. It's gonna have me on point. And the thing that I got from the book today was truly about like planting seeds in your own mind. You know, if you're planting limiting beliefs in your mind and you keep watering those limiting beliefs, that's who you're going to become. You know, that's why you got to be speaking positive about yourself and positive about where you're going. If you want freedom to go wherever you want, you got to be thinking about what you're putting in your mind, what you're putting in your body at all times. That's why, like, even me and Ian were on a plane to come to Bali, and we didn't prepare correctly. Like, we didn't download videos on our phones to watch on the flight. So we were watching, like, movies when I haven't watched a movie in probably over 6 months, probably, or longer than that. Cause like it's pointless. It wastes your time, you know. So I felt like doing something like that is not useful, cause I'm watching stuff that's planting bullshit seeds in my head. You know, God wants you guys to plant fruitful seeds so you can grow into a tree and truly have the fruit of your labor if you're putting in the work and if you're actually listening to God every day. It's that simple. Is it good though? And then after this, I'm gonna go work on the business. I had a great idea when I was on my walk, you know, so I'm gonna go implement that in my business. And, you know, 410 Academy is taking over the game. You want to become the ultimate 10, you gotta start off as a 4 every day, and there's levels to the game. Every day you wake up, you gotta become the ultimate 10. Top 10 levels, let's go. Right fucking now. I just got done tanning my shaft. Yeah, you got the pool cleaners here real quick. I was out there, you know, just tanning the tiger. They don't see me, but we good. It's a fucking, I'm going right now, you know, I think they're messing with the pool or some shit. But it was good, the book was good, you know. I'm about to work on the 410 Academy right fucking there. Chat, right there. These guys are really doing funny business. I kind of clogged the toilet and I took a massive shit because I eat a whole bunch of protein. You know, they're cleaning the pipes. Sometimes that's life. Sometimes you clog the wrong pipe. Hey, Jeff, right there. Yeah, chat. We're about to eat some steak. Then we're probably about to go hit a spot to do some more work and stuff so we can actually focus and shit. See that steak right there? Yeah, right there. Whoa, Jeffries. Right there. 5 eggs going to the tank chat. We're doing steak, eggs, and a little bit of rice. You know, right fucking there. Cooked a little rice earlier. Did you smell that rice? Did you smell it? It was fun. It's because I was eating it, I was cooking it at the same time, so fucking. It didn't burn hella bad, just like a little bit.
You mixed the fucking burnt rice everywhere.
You know, nothing wrong with a little bit of burnt. That's why I look so good, because, you know, I'm looking protein fucking time. You know what time it is, YouTube? You know, we're eating the meal. Steak, 5 eggs, white rice. Also gonna have a papaya straight from that tree. We got fucking work over there.
Come on, got the papaya.
Protein time. Sometimes eating good, eating
Yeah,
like
steak, eggs, avocado. Yeah, that's basically it. Shit.
eating like fucking kings.
Come on now.
What you gotta do? You gonna feel like a king, or are you gonna feel like a fucking peasant? You know, you gotta dictate what you're eating. You know, think about your highest self in ancient times. You know, you're fucking jacked. You know, what are you gonna put in your body? Why aren't you not treating yourself like that? You're treating yourself like a modern day Jeffrey, a bum, a beta male, eating your shit food, eating your McDonald's, going out on a Saturday night, getting drunk with a whole bunch of Jeffries. You know, start eating like this, feel like a king. On protein, you know, I heard somebody knocking on the door, so I might as well go check it out. Hey, Jeffrey. Jeff. Heard somebody knocking. The fuck with Jeff? Come here. Jeffrey. Jeff. This dude smelled some protein in there. You smell protein? Who's the guy? You coming to the real dog house, huh? You gonna meet a true dog. Right fucking there. You see that? Check that shit out, pup. Yeah, shit like a good little puppy you are. Right fucking there. Food went on another quick walk. You know, I just finished the 10K steps, so now we're just gonna lock in on the business and 410 Academy. You know what time it is? You know, I just started doing like a checklist thing with my clients. It's like basically a daily checklist of becoming the ultimate 10. Like, you gotta check off everything. By the end of your day, you should be the 10 version of yourself. You should complete your workout. You should drink a gallon of water. You should get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. You know, I want people to grow every single day. That's what I gotta do. Let's go. And I'm a leader, so I gotta grow, you know, by myself too. If you're not growing, then you're slowly downgrading every day. This vlog is a wake-up call, Jeff. It's time to wake up. Back from the store. You know, we got a notebook. You know, soon I'm gonna have all my clients do an Ultimate 10 checklist every single day. You know, marking the stuff they have got done. You know, just sending it to the community. You know, so we can all be accountable for achieving our goals and becoming the Ultimate 10 every single day. That's what your mindset should be stuck on. It's just leveling up, you know? Just writing down your goals. Let's go. The Ultimate 10 checklist. You guys get a sneak peek. You guys don't get to see all of it because you're not at 410 Academy, but you guys get to see just a tiny, do you see that? Just a tiny bit of becoming Ultimate 10. Just a little bit. You can't even look at that because you're not ready. When you're ready, you'll come to me. Right fucking there. We just finished that journal. All of my clients are gonna have this. You know, by the end of the day, they need to become the Ultimate 10. You know, that's what we gotta do. Right fucking there. Come on. It is my nighttime hygiene. Make sure you're taking notes if you're gonna start using all natural stuff. First thing, I take a cold shower. It feels real nice. I got the red lights on. Ready to go to sleep. And sleep 7 to 9 hours. Check that. Sea salt with water. He uses mouthwash, all natural. You know, if you're using bullshit fluoride mouthwash, of course, you're gonna be a beta male, you know. We got a floss set. I got bamboo floss right here. I eat a lot of steak, so I gotta be flossing for sure. This is what I use to brush my teeth. Got a bamboo toothbrush. We got coconut oil. Not too much, so. Skin, you know, I wash my face. Dr. Bronner. Then we're using beef tallow and raw honey. All natural stuff. Let's go. Just a little bit. Now I'm finna put on my blue light blocking glasses. No fucking time in this shit. Get the blue lights on. So I still gotta edit the videos. These are mandatory, chat. Look at this. See the fucking drip? Oh yeah. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the vlog. Ultimate 10 is out. I executed all my goals. Hopefully you guys are executing too. Like and sub for more videos. We'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Let's go. And if you want to truly become the Ultimate 10, click the link down below. Book a one-on-one call with me, and you can join Force 10 Academy. I help fours become the Ultimate 10. If you're ready, let me know. We'll get you started. Yes, sir. Peace out.